We have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough.
Dear Mr. Massa, I'm just trying to mind my own business. What's the matter? It's just another day, another black king captured. I'm about to lose my brain, stuck inside this ghetto rapture. I got a lot of smoke. If you want it, you can have it. They want a hat trick, but this is black girl magic. Ain't talking about the kind that'll make you disappear, but I'm talking about the power of the melanin within. Ain't looking for trouble, but I'ma say this one time. I put 2 dukes up if you try to touch mine. We still want justice for Samir and Trayvon. You say you don't see color, but racism ain't blind. They targeting little kids whose skin look just like mine. So I'm paranoid, it's a war zone outside. And I'm a black queen, so if you ask me to step out of my car, you gon' have to snatch me. Cause I ain't going no damn well. Had to spend my whole life living unfair. Ancestors got my back and they right here. You can never understand, it's a nightmare. Living in my black shoes by the black rules. You can keep your handshake, I don't dap coon. The white man to go nuts if he cash you. But you all on his side like a damn fool. Make it make sense.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Make it make
We are
sense.
denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation
Queen.
away from us or aside from us is come together
Queen.
against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your
Ahmadiyyah.
hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin?
Ahmadiyyah.
Parents, pay attention to the books, the school system, even to your little children. Lies mixed with wisdom. His skin too bright, so he was blind to the prison. My skin just right, so I collide with division. You trying to pray to God, but we tired of religion. No savior saving, we got to save our savings. We used to pay miss, how we gon' make the slave rich? But who's to blame and tell me why you complaining? We need a team effort just to rule the nation. Like a bad relationship, missing communication. We missing moderation. They're trying to get a poison to my population. No reparations. I'm getting tired of Satan.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
We are downtrodden.
Queen.
We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation.
Queen.
Touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't here for my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I won't always smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regret, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of Eric Malcolm.
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters.
Put it on that beat, go.
Aye, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They in the street can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some B-rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no love boy, you ball boy, fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grower. He was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the wrong label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay. They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me...
All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in once again to the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your second morning wake-up call. So let's get back into it. Everyone, please get those likes up. Please like and share. Thank you in advance. All right. Don't forget to make sure you're still subscribed to the channel, especially if you have not been receiving notifications. They unsubscribe people every day. Please pay attention. Okay, so with that all being said, let's talk about it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Dr._A_Shakur, TikTok at Dr. A Shakur, and Twitter at DGoddess27. And as per usual, if you don't like what the Queen is cooking, you already know what to do. All right, On Purpose is here. Roddy, Buckhorse DC, Nessie X, Claudette, Ron the Truth, Deronda, the lovely T. All right, Sophie, I see you. Pamela, Desmond, Claudette. All right, Sweet D. Okay, so let's get into it. Oh, hell no. Sophie, 504 Nola, Priscilla, Darnell. All right. Shout out. Hey, Chris Bessie. I see you, beloved. Shout out to all of my loyal royals and everyone tuned into the Queen. Hey, Tori. All right. So let's get into it. Because trust me, it's all nefarious. Now, let's talk about this first person who is clearly just about as nefarious as they come. Hold on. Let me put this on the screen. Now, as you can see, he looks like whatever he's accused of, he absolutely did it. Okay. Please pay attention. All right. It's given serial killer. Now, this is Joshua Moser, all right? He's accused of bludgeoning his roommate to death with a hammer and then chopping up the body and dispersing the parts in 3 separate locations. And this happened in Pennsylvania. They say the authorities arrested a man after he allegedly beat his roommate to death with a hammer and proceeded to chop up his body and dispose of it in 3 different parts, or in different parts in a cemetery, all right? Some of it he put in a cemetery, some in a quarry, and some in a trailhead. Oh, so sick. First of all, you have to really be a depraved mind to be someone who could not only take someone's life, but dismember them. Okay, that's just all sick. That's a whole nother level of depravity. Please pay attention. Now, Joshua Moser, 33 years old, is charged with criminal homicide, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence in the death of 37-year-old David Hittinger. Okay, this is according to the Lee County District Attorney's Office. Now, District Attorney Gavin Holohan told reporters on Friday at a press conference that a friend reported Hittinger reported him missing under suspicious circumstances. And this was on May 13th. And he reported it to the Pennsylvania State Police after the victim failed to show up to his own birthday celebration. That might be a clue that something shady is going on. Now, Holohan said troopers learned that Moser had recently taken Hittinger to taken him in as a roommate. Hittinger was last seen at Moser's home on May the 11th, 2 days before he went missing. Okay, so cops served a search warrant at Moser's house on Monday and discovered blood and hair, along with evidence that someone may have made efforts to conceal the blood, okay? Possibly used bleach to try to clean it up. That's probably what it was. So anyway, it goes on to say that investigators searched the home again 2 days searched the home again 2 days later and recovered a saw, a box cutter, and bloody clothing. Meanwhile, authorities took Moser into custody in nearby Monroe County on an unrelated matter. Okay, so clearly he's nefarious. Now, also on Wednesday, authorities discovered Hittinger's body parts stuffed into trash bags at Fairview Cemetery, which isn't far from Moser's house. Cops found more of Hittinger's remains at the D&L Trail and a small quarry off of Welchtown Road in Washington Township. This is all so sad. Can you imagine if anyone else had found that besides the police? Now, goes on to say the prosecutor charged Moser with Hittinger's murder on Friday after the coroner's office ruled the death a homicide. Holohan credited Hittinger's friend for reporting him missing right away. He says, this is a person who lost track of a friend and then reached out and said, can you do something about it? Can you look into it? And the answer was yes, we will. And we did. And I think that's what moved it along so rapidly. Now, Allentown TV station WFMZ reported that Moser previously was sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison for DUI manslaughter when a passenger in his car died in a crash. Neighbors also told the outlet about his cold demeanor. One person says, I would see him outside a few times, wave and say hi, and he would always nod back, but it was never seemed like a happy expression. Okay, if that makes sense. Now, other neighbors had similar thoughts, although they didn't seem, or they hadn't seen anything to cause them concern. One person says, we've always had positive interactions with him. Sometimes there were a little off-putting things, but nothing major. Okay, and so yeah, dismembered somebody. I just want you all to picture it. Just picture it. Okay, somebody that lives in your neighborhood that you see on a regular basis. You've even had casual conversations with them. You've spoken to them as they're coming and going, and then to find out that this is what they did. Ooh, honey, this is all so nefarious. But anyway, I digress. So let's talk about this young lady who lost her life in Atlanta just days ago at the university that she was going to. Ahmadiyyah Franklin. Beautiful young lady. So sad.
From StreamYard.
New tonight at 11, we're learning more about the student who was shot and killed at Kennesaw State University this weekend. Police confirmed with 11 Alive, the rising junior Ahmadiyyah Franklin was killed after a dispute on campus. Her father is speaking with 11 Alive's Teresa Bowles for the first time from Cairo, Georgia. And we're also hearing from a student who actually found Ahmadiyyah on the ground. So, Teresa, what do we know about what happened to her?
Well, Ron, I am standing in front of the Austin complex right now near Campus Loop Road. And it was right here where witnesses tell me they found Ahmadiyyah's lifeless body, leaving this campus with many questions. However, the only question her father has is why. Kennesaw State University students are at a loss.
We were all just sitting there, like in the dorm, just like watching the movie, and then we heard like these shots go off.
Senior St. William says he heard 8 to 10 pops and didn't believe it until he walked outside of the Austin resident complex to see what was going on and ran into who KSU police have now confirmed as the shooter, Samuel Harris.
We saw him get in his car, like packing stuff up, and then he drove off.
Police tell us that his target was 21-year-old Ahmadiyyah Franklin.
She was just laying there,
clinging to the life her family was so used to seeing.
She was full of life, full of laughter. She never gave her mother a day of grief.
That was until now. Grief struck a South Georgia family and an entire campus when Alyssa was pronounced dead Saturday. It's a loss her father, Bobby Franklin, cannot come to terms with.
I'm lost for words. I feel like my heart has been ripped out of my chest.
Bobby says his firstborn child was about to start her 3rd year at KSU. She was studying to be a nurse practitioner. Her alleged killer, Harris, cut her plans short and as a result has been arrested for murder. But Williams, who's now traumatized, says violence like this makes him question what's being done to protect other college students.
if something like that's just happening in broad daylight, no, I don't think anyone should feel safe on campus. We need to protect our women, our Black women.
Bobby says he met Harris and describes him as an ex-boyfriend who wouldn't let Ahmadiyyah go.
I never could imagine him being capable of doing something like this.
He hopes his daughter's story will encourage all parents to be more involved so they're not thrown for a loss when what he believes was domestic violence shows up in a horrifying way.
We all need to stop and make time and communicate with our children to make sure that they're safe.
A spokesperson for KSU police tells us that Harris was not a student, and he also faces aggravated assault and possession of a firearm charges. Live in Kennesaw, Teresa Bowles, 11 Alive News.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go to the next clip. But before we go to the next clip, let me say this. That news reporter had the most beautiful natural hair. Did you all notice that hair? I absolutely did. It was gorgeous. Okay? That hair was gorgeous. And so was she, by the way. Sweet D said, when did we become a society of taking people out because they don't want to be with you? Honey, that's always been the case with some of these crazy men. And some of these crazy women, too. Some of these women will take out a man if he doesn't want to be with them, and some of these men will absolutely take out a woman, honey. End of the day. Do y'all know how many times I've been stalked? I mean, people are crazy these days. That's what y'all pay attention. People are crazy these days, honey. I kid you not. I kid you not. As a matter of fact, I'm currently with my stalker right now. Please pay attention. Now, let me continue. Of course, I'm joking. Now, here's another report on the same story.
How do you get started with digital marketing? With the complete digital marketing course on Udemy.
South Georgia man is in jail accused of shooting to death a Kennesaw State University student on campus over the weekend.
Atlanta News First reporter Rebecca Schramm is live at the Cobb County Jail. Rebecca, you're learning new information about the alleged killer.
I am, Megan and Brooks. I'm about to show you his mugshot. We have learned that he is from Cairo, Georgia. He was arrested at an apartment complex not far from Delk Road, and KSU says he is not a student there. We'll take a look. This is the victim. First of all, 21-year-old Ahmadiyyah Franklin. We've learned from fellow students that she was well liked. She was heavily involved in student government and was chosen to be on the homecoming court. According to Kennesaw State University police, she was shot and killed Saturday afternoon in front of the Austin residence complex on campus after an argument. And here is a look at the suspect, Samuel Harris. He faces murder and other charges. The shooting happened right outside Anthony Harrison's window. Harrison serves in the Student Government Association and says he was friends with the victim.
I was just laying down, taking a nap, and then out of nowhere, I heard like 7 or 8 shots go off. And all I could remember is just like walking up and just seeing her body lay there lifeless. We need to advocate for her and make sure that she gets the true justice that she deserves, because nobody ever deserves to go out the way that she did.
KSU is in its summer session right now. Still, the university is providing counseling to any students who need it. We checked with the jail and magistrate court. The defendant, the suspect, had his court appearance last night, his first appearance, and that was to make sure that he understands the charges against him. We will let you know once authorities confirm a motive. Live at the Cobb County Jail, Rebecca Schramm, Atlanta News First.
Very sad. Condolences to her family and loved ones. That is so very sad. And at the end of the day, that guy looked crazy. With those eyes looking like that, just looked like they were empty, like there's nothing there, no soul behind it, no emotion, anything but nefariousness. And at the end of the day, she was a beautiful young lady. I don't even know. I wonder what she saw in him. And see, that's where you have to be careful. You see, that's where you have to be careful. Because sometimes some people who are attractive deficient, and I'm not going to say they're ugly, but some of these people who are attractive deficient and you date them being as beautiful as you may be, well, they already know that the likelihood of them getting someone equally or more beautiful than you is slim to none. So they don't want to let go. And they start acting real crazy. They'll take you up out of here. Pay attention, ladies and gents. All right, and gents, please pay attention. That's all I'm saying. That is so sad. OG Patrice, I said this week, a few weeks ago, out men, we're losing them. Aren't we though? Where's all of the defenders and the protectors of women who look like me? Not the ones taking us out. This is all crazy. Okay, yeah, she was too young. She had her whole life ahead of her. And it's really sad. But listen, I've told you all before. Look at all hell no, being messy. Talking about not attractive deficient. I am done. Well, you know, at the end of the day, it's all very sad. You know what I'm saying? And hold on. Buckhorse DC said, I've been stalked a few times. Buckhorse DC, who stalked you? Sit down somewhere. You are so nefarious. They probably stalked you for that reason alone, for you being nefarious, beloved. Okay? Said he's been stalked a few times. I hear you, Buckhorse DC. So anyway, let me continue because I absolutely cannot with him. Okay, so let's talk about this nefarious man who, in fact, hand dug. I want you all to pay attention. Husband who buried wife alive in a hand dug grave gets life behind bars. So you mean to tell me that he dug a whole grave with his bare hands? Ooh, honey, the levels of depravity continue to rise. Okay, I just want you to pay attention. I just want you all to pay attention. Let me share these pictures on the screen. Him and his wife. This is so sad for her. Y'all see him? He looks like he did it. Okay? Michael Pagliano. That's his name. A devil in disguise. So let's get into it. Goes on to say that David Michael Pagliano, age 62, has received a life sentence for the murder of his wife, 39-year-old Sandra Pagliano. Now, see, there is a prime example. This lady was 39 and he's 62. Of course, he knew he wasn't going to get anybody that young again. Now, the couple shared 2 children and they were going through a contentious divorce at the time of her murder. She was killed in May of 2017. Now, the details of Sandra Pagliano's death are brutal. Sandra was kidnapped from her home while her children slept nearby, bound in packaging tape, driven to a remote location, and then buried alive. That has to be the worst feeling. Buried? Why didn't he just take her out first? Why would you bury this woman alive? That is just torturous and sick. Okay? And this is per the Yavapai County Attorney's Office. Okay, they talked about this in a press release on Friday, saying that the evidence revealed that she vigorously struggled while she was in the grave. Oh my goodness. And was likely conscious for up to 5 minutes after being buried. Sandra Pagliano's body was found bound and gagged in packing tape in a hand-dug grave in a remote area north of Prescott, Arizona. The county attorney's office or county attorney's press release gave this information. Now, cell phone evidence showed that David Pagliano had been in the area days prior, okay, to his wife going missing, and then on the night of the kidnapping as well. Now, prosecutors said that David Pagliano tried to forge notes
to cover his wife's disappearance. Detectives recovered 2 notes that were filed in the divorce proceedings after Sandra's disappearance, purportedly written by Sandra, that said she was leaving and giving Pagliano her vehicles, her house, and custody of the children. Now, they knew that was a lie. What? And custody of her children. Now, a forensic examination of the notes revealed they had actually been written by Pagliano. I don't know how these people think they can get away with stuff like this. You see, some people just think they're so smart. These psychopaths and sociopaths, they're always narcissists. Please remember that. Because this is why they always think that they're the smartest person in any room. They think that no one can figure out the things that they're up to. Did he not think that someone who does handwriting analysis could figure out that those notes were not written by her, but rather by him? But I digress. So goes on to say, the suspect continued to deny any knowledge of her whereabouts. Okay. Now they say the grim discovery of her remains was made on May 26th of 2017, after David Pagliano had been arrested and charged with her murder. Okay. He did not even help with the search. Okay. He did not help with the search. You see, that's a sign of guilt. So, a sign of guilt. So you didn't help with the search for your own wife? Who does that? Who does that? Okay. Now, I've actually gone to help on searches with people that I don't even know, because I was trained and learned how to do that when I went to college for criminal justice. I know how to perform grid searches and all of that. So, but this man didn't even go and help look for his own wife. I'm sure they had a whole lot of suspicions at that point. So goes on to say, the suspect continued to deny the allegations of her having any knowledge of her whereabouts. County Attorney Dennis McGrain said that prosecutors sought the death penalty in the case because of the horrific circumstances surrounding the abduction and the murder of the young mother. Absolutely. Now, David Pagliano, however, decided to plead guilty on the eve of the trial without a plea deal and opted to let the judge decide his sentence. In addition to the life sentence, Pagliano was also sentenced to more than 16 years for kidnapping, forgery, and fraud schemes. If I was the judge, I would have given him the death penalty anyway. Okay, please pay attention. This is all so sad. Condolences to her family. Hold on. Sweet D says, didn't search for your wife? Big red flag. Exactly. Okay. I mean, he could have at least showed an ounce of concern. But again, these psychopaths and sociopaths, this is what they do. Now let's talk about Kenneka Jenkins. Because as I told you all on the main channel, all of this talk about Diddy purchasing the footage from the hotel after he assaulted cats in the hallway, him paying $50,000 for it. I said, yeah, I bet you there's a whole lot of footage that comes up missing, okay, that people pay for. I bet you there's a whole lot of it. So now you remember the story of Kenneka Jenkins, so let's talk about it. Her family ended up getting a $6 million reward for a settlement. Now, relatives of a 19-year-old woman who died after becoming locked inside a freezer at a Rosemont hotel will receive more than $6 million in a wrongful death settlement. The agreement was made public as the case was set to go to trial, and it appeared recent efforts to reach a settlement had broken down. Now, Kenneka Jenkins was found deceased on September the 10th of 2017 inside a walk-in freezer in an unused kitchen at the Crown Plaza Hotel, a day after attending a party there. Now, her death was ruled an accident and caused by hypothermia, according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office. Still, her death spurred a rash of conspiracy theories on social media, and her funeral drew a crowd of more than 1,000 people. Now, Jenkins' mother, Teresa Martin, sued the hotel, a security company, and a restaurant at the hotel as well, seeking more than $50 million. The total settlement amount was $10 million, with about $3.5 million going to attorney's fees and costs for Martin's attorneys. Now, it includes more than $6,000 as payments for Jenkins' funeral. Martin will receive more than $3.7 million, according to court records. Other family members receiving $1.2 million and $1.5 million. Now, Jenkins had attended a party in a room at the hotel and was leaving with friends at around 2:30 a.m. when she realized she left her phone in the room. Her friends went back to find it, but she was gone when they returned. Now, security video showed Jenkins stumbling through the hotel, entering an abandoned kitchen, and rounding a corner toward a walk-in freezer at 3:32 a.m., according to the lawsuit. About 4 a.m., friends alerted Martin that they had not seen her daughter since they left the room. Martin reached out to the hotel and was told that they would review the surveillance footage. Now, Jenkins's body was not found for more than 21 hours after she's believed to have entered the freezer. When police came to the hotel to investigate, the surveillance footage was reviewed for the first time. Hotel or security staff had not watched the recordings. The suit alleged that the hotel failed to properly monitor the security cameras, arguing that doing so would have saved her life. And it absolutely would have. Listen, I used to monitor security cameras. I told you guys I did corporate security when I was in college. And that's one of the things I did was monitor the security cameras. And if you're watching and paying attention, you would absolutely have noticed something like that, okay, before it was too late. So they were not doing their job. They absolutely were culpable as to whether they had anything to do with the taking of her life. It was their negligence that allowed it, okay, because had they been watching the cameras, maybe they could have found her in time. So now I'm going to go to some videos about her situation by several TikTokers. Everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. Now, this first one is a news report. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance, beloveds.
Never see her entering the freezer. And tonight, that is why her family is not satisfied with the theory that she walked into the freezer on her own. Surveillance video shows Kenneka Jenkins walking with friends at the Crown Plaza Hotel early Saturday morning. We see her a few hours later by herself. At one point, she stumbles out of an elevator. Later, she repeatedly hits the wall walking down this hallway. Another camera catches her running into a stairwell and then catching her fall. Video time codes appear to show Kenneka roaming the hotel for over an hour.
She's trying to find her way, and no one from Crown Plaza Hotel responds to her.
Around 3:30 a.m., Kenneka enters a lower-level kitchen in the hotel. She walks out of frame, but then she's captured walking here on another camera.
Now, I don't know if you all know this, but after Kenneka Jenkins passed away, there was another young girl from Chicago who passed away. She was 15, and her name was Sadaria Davis. Once in the chat, if you ever heard of Sadaria Davis, because I reported about this on Facebook, and she was found with missing body parts and missing organs. And Sadaria was supposedly on the way to her grandmother's house, and she was missing for a period of about 6 weeks. And then they found her, I believe, at a park, but it was wherever it wasn't that far from her residence. Okay, and like I said, body parts were missing. It was all so crazy. And some people put in ones in the chat. Okay, and so please pay attention. It's all so sad. Now here's the next one. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Thank you in advance.
For the longest, it was said that there was no surveillance footage above the freezer or around the freezer. Because I always wonder, why was it so much surveillance everywhere else but her walking into that freezer? Now, her mom pushed this and was like, hey, where's the surveillance? Police told her there isn't any surveillance, but you can clearly see in this picture that it's a camera. Police then turned their story around and said, oh, well, yeah, it is a surveillance of her walking in the freezer, but we're not going to show her mom. But they did agree to show Andrew Holmes. He was kind of like an activist, and he said that he did see Kenneka on the surveillance walking into the freezer. Now, after all of this went down, police did say they was going to release the surveillance to Kenneka's mom's attorney and to the coroners. Kenneka's mom also said that she would like the case to be reopened because she feels as if Rosemont police had already said that she died of natural causes before they even looked into it.
The reason why I said that, they stated it was a natural cause before any medical exam.
They said it was natural causes before any medical examiner had done the autopsy. That's what they were about to say. Now, this video is where they see her body, or they see what looks like a body. Let me correct myself. They see what looks to be a body on a cart at the hotel.
Files are released to us. Let me go ahead and show you what I found. There's somebody coming through the kitchen. He's in a rush. It looks like he's pushing a body on his cart right here, I want to say. And whatever's on the cart that he's pushing gets caught up on that food stand. And after he passes, it looks like some blood or something on the floor. Check it out, though. Let me go ahead and play it for you. It's the best quality video I could find so far. He has yet to release the raw video, but I'm waiting on it. You can see the whole thing twitch when you hit it, like when somebody hits your feet or pull your feet. You think that's a body on that car right there? Look at that. And look what pops up on the floor. Definitely look like some blood. You're not going to believe that somebody comes up right after and cleans it up like he's in a rush. Like ASAP, like the Men in Black team or something like that at the aliens attack. Let's rewind it one more time. You think there's a body on this car right here? Let me know. Like I said, no solo mission. We're figuring this out together. You almost make out a feet on that person, though. But what's that, blood on the floor? And why are you in such a rush coming to clean it up like real rapido? Like Speedy Gonzalez.
Okay. That definitely looks like a body to me. That definitely looks like a body to me. Once in the chat, if that looked like a body was in that bag on that card. Pensy Lola says Chicago, Oregon trafficking hub. Wow. This is all so sad. Now watch this. I'm going to pull this up. Lights up, everyone. Please like and share. I wish they would find out who did and exactly what happened. I think her friends had something to do with it. I think they set her up. I think her friends were shady and probably some low-key haters.
Hey, y'all. So I went live talking about this as well, but I thought I would make a quick video talking about this. But look at this, y'all. This footage right here is going to show this guy in the back getting ice, okay? So it's going to show him getting ice. Okay, so pay attention to this, y'all. Look. Look at this. You see he brings his ice. He fills this big trash can full of ice, puts a towel over the ice. Okay? Like he's transporting something. This guy go over here. Now, this was like 4 a.m. So this is like 2 hours after 3 hours, probably like 2 to 3 hours after she had been missing, right? That kind of looks like her jacket to me. I don't know. It kind of looks strange. That right there, I don't know. That spooked me out a little bit. This right here spooked me out a little bit, but I don't know. But he pulling this trash can, pushing this trash can, covered full of ice. And then there's this guy over here getting more ice. It was black bucket or something. They came from over there. One of these guys came from over there. It looks like a security guard. Just filling it with ice, okay? Like, why you need that much fucking ice? That's what I don't understand. Like, why do you need that much ice? Think about it, y'all. Why do you think they need that much ice? You just keep filling that with ice. This guy already has a whole trash can full of ice. He just pushed out. Now this other guy going over there getting more ice. And they keep looking around, like seeing anybody after them. And another thing, all these people in this kitchen, but they say this is not a used part of the kitchen. They don't use this kitchen part of the kitchen a lot. But there's all these people coming in and out of the kitchen from the back where that freezer was. If y'all want me to do a part 2, I'll do a part 2. But I just wanted to go over this.
Also nefarious at the end of the day. Terrion, I'm so glad you made it safe on your trip, beloved. Okay, so now mind you, the medical examiner ruined her death as an accident. Basically said that she stumbled into the freezer. Okay, the office said that Jenkins died of hypothermia from exposure to cold in the hotel's walk-in freezer, where she was found on September the 10th. Alcohol intoxication and use of a illegal substance for treating epilepsy. Oh, I'm sorry, this wasn't an illegal substance. And the use of a prescription. I'll say that word. I was trying not to say the D word. Intoxication, alcohol intoxication, and use of a prescription for treating epilepsy and migraines were also significant contributing factors. This is all said. Now, so let's play this this activist. He had something to say about all of this. Okay, here we go. Now, this video is a little lengthy, so bear with me. It's like 8 minutes long. But I think what he says is important. Pay attention.
Okay. And that's the worst feeling of it all. After all I put into it, after all my team put into it, after all other advocates and residents from all this country put into it, now we may never know what the hell happened to that girl. And we don't even have permission to keep fighting for it. And so as far as I'm concerned, ain't nobody off the table. Because we don't know. And now we may never find out.
Do you think, this is $1 million question, do you think it was foul play from the hotel?
That girl didn't walk in that freezer, bro. Drunk or on no drugs that she gave herself. That's bullshit. And they didn't do the basic stuff that say it's nothing wrong. The Crown Plaza Hotel would have never, they kicked us out off the strength of what? If they really had nothing to do with it, they would have simply said, we are cooperating with the investigation of the police, and we hope that you all get the answer that you're seeking. They would have never been on the defensive from jump. They would have never told that family to get out their hotel when they came to find their missing relative. As a matter of fact, they wouldn't have gave no bullshit laws about no 21 hours before you can, the 21 hours before you can call somebody missing. They would have went, they would have checked them damn tapes, they would have tracked her path, and they would have got her out. And you tell me this, how come it wasn't nobody else is shown in no video drunk or drugged up like that? So Kenneka Jenkins was the only one that got that messed up. I'm never gonna believe that. And so I don't know if it was the hotel, I don't know if it was the people in the room, but damn it, I gave everything that I had because I was gonna find out, and now I can't.
Have the mother reached out back to you, apologized and said, let's get back to this, let's finish the fight?
Man, like I said, I'm not mad at Teresa, and I'm not finna. I know she got a lot on her plate and she got to bear her child. I'm going to just say, I meant what I said, everything I said to her in her face, and I'm hurt that I ain't heard from her yet. And I know she probably don't know who she could trust because of all the negativity that's been spewed. But even that, I'm so committed to Kenneka that I put myself on the slaughter with the bullshit allegations that I was getting. And we proved that they was fucking lies. And she still don't know who she could trust, bro.
It's crazy, man.
They still don't know who they can trust. It's all on video. It's all the finances is legend. And they still don't know who they can trust.
Did you, yes or no, brother? I got to ask $1 million question.
Come on next.
Did you take a payout? Did you get $1 from the funds? Anything like that?
Who? From who? Hell no.
Okay.
I lost way more. I don't know you're going to say I lost. I invested way more than I'm ever going to get. And now, like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to figure out what happened to the girl. Beyond the mama, I made a promise to Kenneka. I looked up in the sky. I promised the mama, as long as you want us to march and fight, I'm going to fight. But I also made a promise to Kenneka that whatever it takes, I was willing to give it so that she can have justice. My mama was on her surgery bed and almost died when I'm out there marching for this family.
Wow.
Did I take a fucking payout? No, bro. I want justice for this girl. I want to know what happened. Ain't no amount of money worth everything that we put in, and the fact that for the first time in my life, out of all the advocacy, let me calm myself down. I get upset sometimes.
Okay, brother.
This is the first time that my message wasn't hijacked by no bullshit. This is the first time that people all over the country came together for a black child that was dead. This is the first time that people paid attention when the news left. That was way better than any amount of money that anybody could offer me. No, I did not take no payout.
That's it. And another question: why didn't the news keep this highlighted? Like I didn't understand it. I didn't see WGN, Fox, CNN, CBS, ABC. What was going on? Why they didn't want to put this on national television?
Bro, if we didn't have Facebook, and if we didn't go as hard as we went, she would have been just another dead black girl.
Wow.
And that would have been a narrative that they gave us. No matter how uncomfortable we took, it would have been just that. They didn't follow it because it was just another dead black girl. It was going to be that 1 or 2 days of outrage, the highlighting of the funeral, and then who was Kenneka Jenkins.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I want to ask you this. Early on, like a week and a half ago, there was a guy that took to Facebook. Speaking of Facebook, he went live and he said that he saw the tapes. He saw Kenneka walk in the freezer. Why would that guy lie like that?
That guy name is Andrew Holmes. I ain't holding no punches and I hold no regret. Andrew Holmes been in the community for a long ass time. And I know what that man said to me in my face. I don't care about what's on no cameras. I don't care about what no video recording is. He told me to call off the protest. He told me that he saw a video of her literally walk in the freezer, that he knew what the freezer was like. He gave me detail of what was in the freezer. And I remember asking him very specifically, is there any camera showing this? He said, man, it's a camera right above the freezer. And all I've done this whole time, I ain't trying to slander him. I ain't trying to be divisive. I ain't trying to destroy him. I've been asking one question, because you got me on there looking like a fucking fool, because you told me that mama's wishes was that we pull back. And she wanted us to do a press conference as a united front. That's what you told me. Man to man, I have one question. Clarify what you told me. I don't care about what everybody else saying. Call me and clarify what you told me. I have not heard from him. So I do not regret holding his feet to the fire, because that's what we do as advocates. And sometimes when we got to eat our own message, if we don't got the diet for it, then we're fucking fake.
Is it safe to say Andrew Holmes is probably paid off?
I can't speculate on that. I don't know. I don't know about who getting no money. I ain't getting no money.
Okay.
I don't know if Mama got money, Andrew got money, anybody else got money. I'm only going off what I know. And I know what Andrew told me. It should be a videotape of her going into that freezer, according to me and his conversation.
So it's the word I haven't seen it.
They said that there's no video. The family said they saw a camera that should have been on top of the freezer. Every other freezer, I seen the footage of all the other freezers in there, but this one that this girl walked in by herself, it ain't no video of it all of a sudden. Kiss my ass.
And I wonder why they didn't air that footage. I wonder why. Why.
I don't care what nobody say.
Okay.
1,800 people was out there last Friday. We was this close. I had conversations and they was like, man, y'all giving them hell they ain't never experienced before. Finally, I saw black people from the hood, actually rivals, that ain't never believed in nothing. They was walking together for Kenneka. We was getting this close. They thought we was tired. They thought we was giving up. We was getting this close. We was doing our own background stuff, figuring out as much as we can. People was coming forward with information. We was following all these leads. We was this close. And then all of a sudden, it snatched from us. Wow. I believe that 1,800, if we would have kept going, it would have turned into 5,000. That's what somebody said, and I believe that. Because every day, it was a new person in this country. Past race, past class, past religion, past sexual orientation. Every day, one more person was being added to this fight for Kenneka Jenkins. And I don't know if somebody got paid or not, but damn it, I wish at least I can, number one, pay my last respects, and number two, I wish that this family, no matter what all that bullshit that they heard, no matter what they think of who they could trust, I wish they remember what we did do and at least called us. At least call us.
Jedediah, would you be attending a funeral Saturday?
I don't even know if I'm invited, bro.
Wow, bro. After all you done.
I don't even know if I can.
Everything you done.
It got pretty nasty because of 3 women this is the only part I know of. Because of 3 women. One I'm related to, spewing lies to Teresa. And all of them have been proven to be liars. And I still don't even know if I'm invited to to the damn funeral.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm not gonna force myself in there. This is all I got left.
That is indeed sad, okay? Then people sit up here lying and painting narratives and just doing the most. I think her friends set her up. I think that was the plan from the get-go. All right? I think that's absolutely what they had in mind. It's all so sad. I hope they do at some point find the people responsible or the person responsible. Very sad set of circumstances. Like up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. Now I have one more video. This is mostly audio of this nefarious ex-police officer. Let me tell y'all what he was doing. Former Arkansas police chief calls out resident on media. So he's going to start talking about who's snitching. He's calling them out. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Now, should he be calling out these snitches? I don't think so.
So a former Arkansas police chief chose to call out all the snitches that he could think of in the town of Hughes. The former Hughes, Arkansas police chief, Cortez Bowers, took to Facebook Live to just go on a rant and call out a lot of snitches. I do have a portion of the video that I'm going to share after this. Now, I thought about bleeping out all of the names, but to be honest, they're available on all social media platforms. And at this point, I don't think it would do any good. But I want everyone to know that I feel like calling out snitches, doing this, endangering people's lives, I don't know. There's just something so icky about it to me. And that's just my opinion. I'm not saying I agree with people snitching to get themselves out of trouble. I'm just saying that I feel like endangering people's lives because you're upset about something, mad about something, feel like you've been pushed too far is a little icky too. What is your opinion? What do you think?
Chris Johnson. Y'all think he street? Y'all think he tough? He police. Man, I tell you, when I started arresting folks down there, man, I didn't even ask for the information. They were just coming to me, telling me. What's going on, man? They were just coming to me, telling me. You know, I tell you, the biggest snitch y'all had down there, Travis Anderson. Woo! Man, I got all that dope off Travis Anderson. What this dude say? I'm the look fish. I'm the look fish, man. Man, the big fish over there in the trailer. He talking about the Montgomery boys. I'm the look fish, Chief. Help me out, Chief. What you want me to do, Chief? I'll work for you, Chief. I never worked them. Because, again, I ain't trust them. Police. So all these guys down there, hey, if y'all want to be the police, man, if y'all want to clean up y'all streets, go apply. Go apply, baby. You know what I'm saying? Every law enforcement agency around Arkansas hiring, man. We short polices all over the state of Arkansas. Go apply. You can use me as a reference. Yes, sir, you can use me as a reference. Then you got folks like the white girl Jane Week, laughing, hee-hee and ha-ha, hee-hee and ha-ha. But you had to run over to Maywood to live with somebody else because Brandon Hill beating your ass. Huh? I ain't messing with him no more. And then your dumb ass go right back over there and fuck with him. I'm talking about I was pissed off, man, when I saw her face. I'm like, damn. Brandon done bust her lip, swole the side of her face. Chief, I don't want to press charges, Chief. If you don't want to press charges, you ain't got to. Just know, any man who sit here and put their hand on a woman, you pussy to me. In my eyes, you can't fight a real man. So the only thing you can do is hide behind these Facebook pages like Leah Johnson, like Apple Smith. Hey, when I saw that username, Apple Smith, I said, yeah, it's got to be somebody who didn't graduate high school. And I help you. I help you do that, bro. It's no problem. Because like this right here, it's hot news right now. Hot news right now. But next week, man, it's going to be a whole nother topic. But these folks like Whiskey, Jermaine Davis, Pooh, Brandon Hill, Christopher Jones. You know, you got all Christopher Johnson. You know, you got all them motherfuckers. Pop. You know, Ardell Smith. High Speed. You got all them motherfuckers who snitching. And if Pop and Ardell Smith try to come back at me and say they weren't snitching, bro, I'll release the video. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me, man. Pop Ardell Smith burnt up the damn police cars. Pop, nah. Hey, Chief, it wasn't me, it was Ardell, but I was with him. Ardell, hey, Chief, it wasn't me, it was Pop, but I was with him. Nigga, it was two people on camera. Hey, I don't give a damn. If you set it on fire, you set it on fire, but both of y'all was there. Both of them turned on each other. It ain't my case, it's a state police case. Now, both of them turned on each other. And as I say, same thing I say about Corey Wings and anybody else. Hey, I'm from the streets, man. I'm from Helena. It don't matter if the police fucking with you. It don't matter if the homeboys fucking with you. Once you go to their police department and you put something on paper, you ain't street. Because a real nigga, they gonna handle theirs on the street. They gonna step to you like a man. And that's the same thing I tried to do to Tiger the other day. Tiger up there recording me, but he up there filing paperwork on me. Hey, Mr. Mayor, the chief did this to me and took this from me and slapped me and this and that. But then you get on Facebook, act like you the hardest thing. Nigga, I stepped to you and you never stepped to me, Tiger. You never stepped to me, Tiger. The police officer in Hughes was trying to catch you while you running back in the building, bro. Huh? Look at his eyes. Officers, look at his eyes. He crazy. Chief crazy, man. Look at his eyes, man. He's sweating. He gonna kill me. He gonna do something. Running back in the building. Your grandma had enough heart to sit there. Miss Dottie, old ass, man. Y'all can say, hey, don't talk that way about Miss Dottie. Don't talk that way about Miss Robinson. But she one of the biggest crooks on that board too, man. Because I don't understand why people will want to get rid of the police department. The only protection that you have in Hughes, you want to sit there and get rid of them. For you to do that and for you to say that and for you to put that out to the community, in my mind, it's just my opinion, you got to be one of the biggest crooks running around Hughes and you don't want me to fuck with you. You don't want my other officers to fuck with you. Huh? Why else you don't want the police there? You see the county ain't coming down there. So yeah, Corey Wings, the biggest snitch around Hughes. The biggest snitch around Hughes. Yes. Yes. Brandon Hill, the biggest snitch around Hughes. Christopher Johnson, the biggest snitch around Hughes. Huh? That damn Travis. Woo! Travis Anderson. I always say, look at that nigga with the dumb look on his face. But hey, that nigga just a dumb. Hey, that's why he was blessed with the dumb look. Travis Anderson ready to give up the Montgomery boys. Travis Anderson ready to snitch on Lil Hughes. And I ain't gonna lie, Lil Hughes was so straight up with me while I was down there. Everybody know what you do, but Lil Hughes was so fucking straight up with me. And he'll tell you to this day, I stepped to Lil Hughes, I think it was Wednesday, I stepped to Lil Hughes. And I told him, I said, hey, bro, I'm out the door. But I appreciate you for never giving me no issues while I was in Hughes. I appreciate that. I said, you a real nigga for that. I said, I used to come uptown and them little niggas used to start talking all that bullshit about police. Lil Hughes, he don't want the heat. Hey, man, y'all chill out, man. Leave Chief alone, man. You chill out, leave Chief alone. He gonna move on about his business. Y'all gotta know how to play the game, man. You move stupid. You move dumb. You little niggas move so goddamn stupid. Y'all need to be looking up to these folks like Lil Hughes. These folks like Mo. These stay out the limelight. They stay out of it. What the fuck they want confrontation with the police department for?
Okay, so you all heard that, all right? He sounds very nefarious. And the fact that he's out there giving these people's names and stuff out and knowing that they're snitches, that's very dangerous. Somebody could enact revenge on them. As far as I'm concerned, that's all crazy. Okay, so likes up. Everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. I'm going to conclude this broadcast. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Cortez Bowers, as you condone, so you condone this BS. He clearly does. Okay, Juju said he's singing till the cows come home. I mean, he's telling everything he knows, right? So anyway, it's just all crazy to me. All crazy. Okay, so with that all being said, everyone please like and share the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, especially if you haven't been receiving notifications. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Okay? And I hope you all enjoy the rest of this lovely day. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. Peace.
Sold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunta. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause